Thank you very much for the welcome. What a beautiful building and room this is. The point of today, of course, is to discuss this gap. If you would like to set up, Emily, the Mind the Gap campaign, what it's about, why it came to be.
Mind the Gap campaign is Bookmark's campaign to raise awareness about the literacy gap. 59% of adults in the UK are not aware that currently 1 in 4 children leave primary school unable to read well. Only 1 in 10 of those children in disadvantaged communities will go on to get English and Maths GCSE, which is truly shocking. Bookmarks target schools in disadvantaged areas to make sure that they have high quality reading materials, one-to-one reading programmes, book bundles. We build libraries to help be the boots on the ground solution for the problem.
I remember growing up and people were like, reading isn't cool. And there's this stigma around that. We did a bookmark event before Christmas in Oldham. There were these kids opening up boxes of books and they lit up, feel that kind of pleasure and engage in something really, really important. So you touched on it earlier, but it's a combination of schools and parents and role models.
I also think though as well, because if you keep telling children that reading is good for you, it's almost like, well, you must eat your greens.
Yeah.
Where you read is really important, your reading environment, creating cosy, comfortable, safe reading environments. If a school is lucky enough to have a library and they've got bean bags rather than desks.
Literacy and reading for pleasure are kind of two sides of the same coin. I like to think of it as like the skill and the will. You've got to have the skill in place, but then we've got to encourage the will and the motivation.
What's the bigger picture?
We want a world where Bookmark doesn't need to exist. Our vision is that every child can read, but the upshot of that is huge. I mean, we'd have a society where mental health is better, confidence levels, people aren't isolated, and we want to change the statistics of that 6.6 million adults struggling to read every day in the UK, and we can do that by getting into primary schools and breaking the cycle that way.